most anticipated films of 2024. I am joined by the whole crew today. We got Mud, Ian, and Joquin all in the house.
Hooray!
Hello.
Hi.
Hey. All right. So, who wants to start?
I want to start.
And then we'll just go down the line.
Go down the
Sure, why
line,
not?
baby.
Left to right.
So, it's really easy. I would probably have this one higher if it weren't for the fact that it's been like years since the film actually came out, and also I hate that they split films up like this. Dune 2. Dune, great. Would have been a 10 if it didn't just end in unsatisfying way.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm dummy excited for more Dune. And then when it actually comes out, you can watch the film as intended. It's one whole really long film.
Yeah. Yeah, you can.
Just like the world should be.
Exactly. All right, so my number 5 is probably going to be a new film to all of you guys. It's called Drive Away Dolls. And it is a comedy road film that I saw a trailer for, and then they pushed it back because of the actors' strike. And it just looks really interesting and
Who's
fun.
the lead?
Margaret Qualley.
What? Who's that?
You know her.
I know her. Okay.
Yes, you do. It is described as a comedy caper about a girl or two girls who embark on an impromptu road trip while being tailed by criminals.
Okay.
Okay. My number 5 most anticipated of 2024 is, of course, Nosferatu by Robert Eggers. This movie looks so good. Everything that we've seen or heard, which is very little, is very promising. Anything this guy touches turns to freaking gold. It is also the only film on this list and my honorable mentions that is not a sequel of some kind, which makes sense because you wouldn't have known about an original film. So, you know, like if I were living in 98, I wouldn't put The Matrix as my anticipated favorite film of all time. So, yeah, Nosferatu looks so good. Joquin, what's yours?
I'm going with Mean Girls.
Yeah, I like your style, Joquin.
I'm going with Mean Girls.
The trailer for the new one looks like shit.
It does kind of look like
It does.
But
it does. But I
apparently
like
it's
the original.
Apparently it's based on like the
Musical
the
version.
musical, and that's why it's so different.
My number 4 is Ballerina, a John Wick story.
I think it's just called
It's
Ballerina.
just called Ballerina. It would be higher on my list if it weren't for one major factor. The
Is it Lens
director,
Flairman?
Lens Flairman. I fucking hate this guy. He sucks. Fuck him.
He made the Total Recall reboot.
However, when you add John Wick, one of the most beautiful people on the planet, and Ana de Armas, and then I can't stress enough, John Wick, you're gonna get a recipe for success. I'm ready.
That's a good pick. My number 4 already been talked about. Nosferatu.
Yeah, guy.
It's gonna be great. You're right, mostly. I was not a big fan of The Northman, but The Lighthouse, oh boy. The Witch, oh boy. So I'm excited for Nosferatu, and my one, like, damn, I'm really upset about this is I don't think Anya Taylor-Joy is in it.
She's in every other one.
She's in every other film he makes, and she's Anya Taylor-Joy.
She's literally in
fantastic.
every other one, is what I'm saying. She's in 1 and 3.
Oh yeah,
not this
no,
one.
that's a good point. 'Cause she's
She'll
not
be in the next
Lighthouse.
one.
It's funny because she asked for a role in The Lighthouse. She said she'd be the mermaid, and Eggers was like, no.
no.
Which made me be like, why, God? Why?
Yeah.
That would have been banging.
My number 4 of the year is Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, the Planet of the Apes story. I'm very excited for this film. I'm so glad they're continuing the story from the trilogy. As long as they maintain the level of quality, you don't have Matt Reeves in there anymore. That's a big deal because my favorite 2 from that were the 2 Matt Reeveses ones. I'm very excited for this film regardless. The trailer looked so good. Anytime you got those CGI monkeys on screen, first of all, the effects have improved.
Great.
They
Yeah.
started great. Now they're just getting better and better. So I'm so in it. My favorite was Dawn, and I don't see that being topped, but that's a high bar. You got a lot of great ones in there. So yeah, I'm very excited for that one.
Oh boy, it's time for my number 4, and boy do I hate
dumb
Mondays.
It's Garfield.
It's
Really?
Garfield.
Not even the top 3. Are you
It's
okay,
the
Joquin?
Garfield movie.
I know why it's not in the top 3.
I also know why it's not in the top 3.
Yep. This trailer looks bad. But you know what? I think Garfield can kind of get away with releasing bad movies. He hasn't started a good one yet, but they're all enjoyable to me. They're all just so bad and funny to sit through. So,
I
You know-
respect that you feel that way.
yeah.
Fuck you.
It's like whenever you love the escape room movies, even though they're.
I wish I had.
Hey, don't bring our passion into this.
I wish I had as many escape rooms as there were Garfields. All right.
There are.
No, there's 3 extra DVD ones.
That's
there's
true.
only 3
All
escape
right.
room movies. You're right.
We've
And
commentated
we don't
on one of
we
them.
don't count the direct to DVD movies.
We've watched one for the channel.
We did.
Yeah.
All right, Ian, what's your 3?
My 3, well, you guys already know. George Miller's back attached.
Mm-hmm.
We got some Furiosa. Mad Max Fury Road is peak. 1 and 2 are pretty good. 3 is goofy.
Hey, Ian.
Yeah.
Furiosa Mad Max Saga is also my number
Yeah,
3.
baby!
Hey, baby!
How can you be unexcited for more peak? Especially after Fury Road. Like,
So wait, George Miller's coming back?
yes! Jazz!
Okay, how is Warner gonna screw this up this time?
Probably the same way.
Oh, okay,
You
that's
know.
cool. New management again.
No, absolute peak. Mad Max Fury Road is one of the most visually striking, beautiful, like just
Gorgeous film. to look
great.
at.
I could not be more excited for more Mad Max.
And you got Anya Taylor-Joy.
yep, we just complained
As
about
we
her
were
not
just-
being in the last one.
She's in this one. And Chris Pine, not Chris Pine. I'm sorry. I'm Chris Hemsworth. Sorry, I forgot.
Yeah.
I got my Chris's mixed up. He's the lead. He's not Immortan Joe, which surprised me. I think
Yeah.
everyone thought he was going to be a young Immortan Joe. I'm looking forward to learning the origins of Furiosa. She's easily one of the best parts of Fury Road.
Yeah,
I'm so excited to go back to this world.
it's a really
And
interesting.
we're
world.
gonna go to like the bullet farm in Gastown that we learned about or we heard about in
Yeah.
Fury Road.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Well, my number 3 is, of course, Dune Part 2, the Dune story. I'm so excited for Dune 2 because Dune 1 was the greatest first half ever, and I'm so excited for the second. That's literally it. Like, I have no gripes, no hesitations. This is just going to deliver. Denis Villeneuve is a god.
This is a sequel to a Pixar film that, I think is pretty good. I don't think it's one of Pixar's best, but, from the way this trailer was looking, I mean, it was kind of a teaser, but Inside Out 2, it looks like it's going to be a fun time. It looks like it's going to be a fun time. The animation has clearly stepped up in terms of like lighting and everything like that. And, I'm excited to see where you can go with adding more emotions.
I mean, it makes sense, especially if they're doing puberty.
Yeah,
Like, that's a very interesting topic. It's gonna be a very good topic to
Yeah.
think about. So, well, I couldn't put this one not at 2 because it's in the title. Nosferatu. I'm dummy bricked up excited for Willem Dafoe to be a crazy vampire hunter. The only thing that would have been better is if you made his weird looking ass Nosferatu.
I'm surprised they didn't.
I'm surprised they didn't. That's what I thought it was gonna be. But I am stupid excited. The one image of him just like rah, looking around, like with his arms outstretched, ready. I could not be more excited for him to go absolutely buck wild, batshit crazy again for a Robert Eggers movie. Robert Eggers, Willem Dafoe go crazy is top 1 thing that you could do in a film, so I'm fucking jazzed.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to be a nice play on the classic story. It's already a banger, so.
Yep.
All right, my number 2. You guys are gonna go what? But once I explain,
What?
you're gonna go okay. Mickey 17,
Huh?
the new Bong Joon-ho movie starring Robert Pattinson.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's it.
That's it.
You don't need to say anything else.
Also, Toni Collette, Stephen Yeun, and Mark Ruffalo. But Bong Joon-ho film with Robert Pattinson.
Yeah, I didn't know they. I know they were doing that, but I didn't see they released like a title or anything for it.
Yep, Mickey 17 at the end of March.
Very fun stuff.
That's it. That's why it's my number 2.
That's all
I
you
don't
need.
blame you.
Well, my number 2 is just like Nosferatu. It has a 2 in the title, just like Ian pointed out. It is Gladiator 2, a gladiator story. I'm so excited for this goddamn
It's
movie.
not called.
None of them have been. Why?
Furiosa has.
Freaking because it's a sequel to one of the greatest films of all time. You
Didn't
got
he die at the end of Gladiator?
yeah, but everyone else is coming back. You got the director coming back. You got freaking the kids all grown up now. That's he's got an impactful childhood. If you've seen that first goddamn movie, there's so much happening. I'm so excited, and honestly, I'm glad that I don't know many details about it yet because if possible, I like to skip all trailers. I don't think I'm going to. I'm going to cave, but I would love to go in on opening day and just watch blind because it's so good, and I'm so excited.
What if it's just a shot-for-shot remake of Gladiator?
What if it's the original pitch of Gladiator 2?
Oh, I know what you're talking about. But
Yup.
I've read that script. Whew, shit.
Terrible.
Oh, goddamn.
shit.
I've watched a deep dive video on it. It's ass.
You don't need the deep dive. They showed it to Russell Crowe, and he said no.
I wonder why.
I am not doing this.
That's
But
hype.
yeah.
Yeah, my number 2 is also another sequel, Kung Fu Panda 4. The trailer for this recently released, and it's been getting a little mixed reception because Aquafina's performance doesn't seem to be great. However, I've not been disappointed by any of the Kung Fu Panda movies whatsoever.
I've heard they're all really good.
They are all really
yeah.
good. All 3 of them are probably in my top 5 DreamWorks movies. So,
What do you feel about Aquafina's performance?
honestly, it's fine. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't think you can really get that much from the trailer, but I think people are kind of being overly dramatic about
People
it.
are being overly critical. I just think her voice is really
It
a
just
lot.
I think out of nowhere, a lot of people are shitting on Aquafina just because she's in a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
That's true.
Don't
Yeah,
know
she's
why.
fine. She's
She's
fine.
actually very talented.
She is really talented. I think for just voice work, if she's doing her voice is a little bit.
She
the
has a very
pitch,
distinct
yes,
voice.
Yeah, so it is rough.
All right, so just so the audience knows, there was a bit of a debate prior to this recording as to how many honorable mentions we have, but we each agreed on 2. So, before our number 1 is said, what are our 2 honorable mentions, Ian?
So I have 2 of them on here.
Wow.
And they're not even my most excited. It wouldn't be like 6 and 7. It'd be like 8 and 55. But I'm more intrigued about the honorable mentions, which is why they're anticipated. One of them is Madam Web because I want to know how much of a dumpster fire it's going to be.
It's gonna
You
be
described
bad.
it as a train wreck you won't be able to look
I
away
won't be able
from.
to look away. I really won't be able to. They rehired the writers from Morbius, and the trailer sucks.
trailer is bad
trailer's
shit.
The trailer's
terrible.
bad. Like, I
It's
thought the trailer
insane.
from Morbius was bad. This looked like a trailer for a CW show 14 years ago.
Seriously. Well, not 14 years ago. It looks like a trailer for a modern CW show, but
Gotham
It
Knights.
looks like an air. Oh, that's a bad trailer.
Yeah.
It's so bad.
it does not
No.
do. I mean, maybe I can't say it doesn't do the movie justice because the movie's not out yet. I think the trailer might do the movie justice.
Because when I think about this film, bottom 3 are the 3 Sony movies, right? Craven, Madam Web, fucking Venom 3, Ass, and Asser. I'm not excited for any of them. That being said, you really think I'm not going to be like, Madam Web time? Like, come on.
So to Ian's point, after having watched the Gotham Knights trailer, I kind of want to watch episode 1 of Gotham Knights to know just how they even got there.
How dog shit can it be?
That's insane that exists. You know what I mean?
This isn't, oh man, I'm excited for Madam Web. It's how dog shit can something be?
It's like the last thing they shot before the merger. It was insane. But all right, whatever.
The other one, Jake, you pointed this one out. Gladiator 2, what the fuck are they going to do?
The
like,
kid.
what are they going to do?
grown up.
That's my thing, right? I'm like, Gladiator is one of the best films of all time. It's great. Gladiator is through and through, I would consider a masterpiece. It doesn't need more.
No, of course not.
It is a insular story that is done. So most of my thing is, I'm excited because there's at least quality beforehand. So I'm like, okay, quality, sequel to quality. The other part of it is, what if it's so stupid that it's just worth the watch? And that's where my brain's at. Like, what if it's just so dumb and like they shouldn't have done it and it ruined, like, not ruins everything.
You
because,
should read
know.
the script to the original sequel.
Oh, I had
Gladiator
to.
2.
But ass.
Woo.
But I'm just excited in the promise of, all right, banger 2. But also in the fact that banger 2, that's like
Yep.
2 facets.
I would be confused if Russell Crowe were returning. I'd be like, how the fuck do you do that? But all right, that makes sense.
When's I Am Legend 2 coming out?
Sequel to the director's cut. But yeah.
Yeah, it is.
All right, Mud, what are your
That's
2
going to
honorable
confuse
mentions?
Okay, this is like the end of a character arc for me where I have been not too hot on this franchise. I have openly criticized this franchise.
Mm-hmm.
I saw a movie with you guys in this franchise. You two really liked it. I fucking despised it.
Mm-hmm.
And then it released another film in the franchise.
Oh, I know what it is.
And I was like, yes, exactly like that.
Mm-hmm.
And now, against all that is holy and right in the world, Godzilla X Kong is my honorable mention.
Yes!
I have been very critical
Yeah,
of
'cause
the
most
new
of them are
Godzilla
ass.
films because they're bad.
Yeah.
They're bad, okay? Godzilla's bad. Godzilla King of the Monsters is fucking worse. I stand by that. But Godzilla vs. Kong, holy fucking shit, that movie's great.
I know.
That movie's fucking sick.
Did you see Kong Skull Island?
I have not seen Kong
Okay.
Skull Island.
That's
So
Also good.
That's the best.
I will, yeah, I don't have an opinion on
I
that
was
one.
just asking.
But I'm talking strictly the Godzilla films. The fucking 2014 Godzilla era, not about it. But then I saw Godzilla vs. Kong, and I was like, more of that.
Fun.
More of that fun. Hour 40. Tight. Humans don't fucking matter. Show me the fights.
Yeah, guy.
I'm here to watch the monkey beat the lizard. I don't
Yup.
give a shit about fucking
Kyle Chandler.
Kyle
Goddamn
Chandler.
motherfucking.
Fucking
Get
Millie
him
Bobby
off
Brown,
the
get this
fucking
bitch
screen.
off the screen. Like, I don't. Yeah, you're right.
And that film nailed it. There was one human plot that was going along with Kong and one human plot that was going along with Godzilla, and that was fucking it.
Yep.
All I needed. And that fucking water fight, I rewatched it recently with a bunch of friends, and all of them were like, I don't get it. I'm like, you guys are stupid.
You guys are dumb. Monkey fight lizard.
It's pretty clear. How do you not get it?
I think they needed to watch Godzilla King of the Monsters first to be like, oh, never mind, this is peak. Because they hadn't seen the worst of what a
You haven't seen
Godzilla film
ass,
could
yeah.
be.
Yep.
They hadn't seen the valley that we had just ascended
Yep.
from. So yeah, somehow Godzilla X Kong is one of my honorable mentions.
Fuck yeah.
I fuck with that.
My other honorable mention is Inside Out 2. Joaquin is going to tell me that I'm committing blasphemy right now. It's my favorite Pixar movie.
Oh no, I don't. If it's your
I think
favorite,
that film is fantastic.
if it's your favorite, then I completely understand, and
It
I
is
get.
one of the very few films in my life where I cried in the movie theater watching it. That ending destroyed me. I was 15 years old.
It's a powerful ending.
It's
Yeah.
a very powerful ending. I think what you said exactly. I am very skeptical of the sequel era that Pixar seems to be in.
Yep.
For example, they just announced Toy Story 5, and I said, fucking why? So I'm not looking forward to that. Frozen 3, fucking whatever. Haven't seen those. Make a sequel if you want.
That's not
If
even
there's
Pixar.
if there's one Pixar movie that I will hold deserves a sequel, it's Inside Out. Because you're right, Joaquin. There are so many ways to take that.
Yeah.
So those are my two honorable mentions.
Okay.
I can't wait for Jake's films of actual things he wants to see instead of dog shit.
Yeah, I'm very excited.
3 and Craven.
All right. Well, because we agreed on 2, the third would have been Furiosa: Mad Max Saga, which is the title, and
Yeah.
not me adding
That's
things.
not the funny
Jake's
thing.
stealthing in his third honorable mention.
I'm not talking about. I'm just saying it was there. Okay. So my first honorable mention is Sing 'Em Again, because
That's the cop movies.
it is.
Yeah.
It's the third Sing 'Em film. They're calling it Sing 'Em Again because he shows up a third time. He's actually shown up like 5 times already in all the other movies. But like, oh my god, I'm so excited after watching Suryavanshi and having the last like 30 minutes be like a mini Avengers. Bro, I'm gassed. I'm so excited for Indian Police Force on Amazon Prime. That's coming out soon.
Jake is like, Bollywood is good.
Bro, Bollywood slaps.
Hollywood actually does.
It
slap.
does.
It does
Like,
slap.
again,
In its own way, peak.
No, like a lot of people just know Bollywood for the crazy visual effects, but like if you actually watch Bollywood films, it's like
Peak.
holy fuck.
Yeah. They go balls to the wall every time
They
and
do.
never hold back.
Yeah, you gotta go to it and set aside American film expectations because nothing in an American film happens. It's everything else. It's amazing. So yeah, I'm very jazzed for that one, but it's I can't put that over Dune 2. You know what I mean? So that, and then Godzilla X Kong: The New Empire. I mean, come on, dude. The trailer shot, Kong's got like a fucking robot arm now, probably because he broke his arm, and that's kind of what the cast would look like if humans helped him. And then fucking Godzilla's all pink now. He's got the big boy breath, and they jump out of the thing. They're gonna go fight Scar King, the big gorilla guy who's even bigger gorilla than Kong. Dude,
10, by the
oh
way.
my god.
It
So-
barely didn't make my cut, but
Oh
10.
my god.
Peak cinema.
What do you want, more gorillas to make your
Yes!
Jesus Christ.
Some more gorillas.
Oh, don't worry.
Oh man.
I know what your number one is.
I wonder.
Uh-oh.
It's gonna be Sing 'Em Again. Yeah, no. So those are my top 2 honorable mentions. I'm very excited for both of them.
Yep. So one of my honorable mentions is kind of cheating.
I fuck with that.
But I think there is a solid chance that this movie
Ah.
gets released this
I know
year.
what it
Yeah.
Coyote vs. Acme.
Not what I thought it was.
The
gonna say.
whole animation industry seems to be gassing up this movie that we cannot see right now. To the point where Warner was like, oh no, we totally fucked up. Not to the point where they'll be like, okay, we'll change our minds, we'll release it. But to the point where they're like, please somebody buy this from us so like people could see this. Like the backpedaling.
It was
It's
hard. It
so-
was less than a day later.
Literally, like the insane backpedaling because everybody in the industry that had got a chance to see it was like, "What the fuck are you doing? Release this." For a fucking Wile E. Coyote versus Roadrunner movie.
With John Cena.
Which, like, what is going on here? I gotta see this. I have to see this.
It is a weird story. You're
It is a
absolutely right.
very weird story. My other movie is a movie that is still slated to come out this year, according to the Wikipedia page. It is Deadpool 3.
Oh.
I have not seen Deadpool 2 because I'll be frank, I wasn't the biggest fan of Deadpool 1, but I am interested in the X-Men characters, and this is basically going to be their first plunge into the MCU. If we don't count Doctor Strange, which was just
Cameo.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
cameo.
kill him.
Professor X got his neck snapped.
Put him in the cart. People like the cart.
Yeah.
Except it looks like dog shit on screen, bro.
Yeah, it's really bad. Don't watch Doctor Strange, but Deadpool 3 might just be worth it.
Don't watch.
Also,
Doctor
Ms.
Strange.
Marvel's a mutant. No one knows that because no one watched Ms. Marvel. But I
Yep.
watched Ms. Marvel.
It's also not relevant. She had the powers unrelated to being whatever. All right. So
I know.
It's very
I
annoying.
know.
They wrote that
I
in for
know
no
it's
reason
No, I know it's not irrelevant,
at all.
but it's true.
She had already had an explanation.
Oh, also, Beast is in the post-credit scene of Marvels.
He is. It's Kelsey Grammer's
Again,
I
no
did
one
not-
knows that because no one saw
Yo,
that. But I saw it.
No
Who's
one saw
watching the Marvels?
Nobody.
I did.
Mud and I.
I thought it was actually okay.
It was fine.
Should have been longer.
It was totally fine. Not great.
Not
shouldn't,
great,
Shouldn't
but-
have bombed like that. Is what I
No,
mean.
it's a Shazam 2 situation.
It is a
It's
Shazam
it's not
2.
that great, but it did not deserve this fate.
I mean, Shazam 2 is better. But
Shazam
yeah.
2 is better. No, you're right, but
All right, Ian, take us home.
I'm going to
What's your number
surprise you guys with my number one.
one? No, you're not.
Yes, I am. The hit film Lisa Frankenstein. Now, hear me out.
The hit
Don't
film.
laugh.
The
Ian,
hit film.
with one of the Sprouse twins.
With
So-
Zelda Williams' directorial debut.
So where'd you buy
Now,
that cap?
Hear me out. Right, it's Planet of the Apes. So
Yes, I fucking thought.
Wow, wow, Ian, shut the fuck up. Stop trying to act like you're original.
I thought his head looked funny with that cap.
So I am actually excited for Lisa Frankenstein, but for all the wrong reasons.
Actually, kind of same. It looks stupid as hell.
So I love the movies.
You love
There's
monkeys.
one bad one. The rest of them are fine or great.
Yeah.
How am I going to be less excited for more of Peak? The only thing better than 8 billion Hugo Weavings on the screen
Oh, boy.
is 8 billion monkeys. Every movie. Oh, here's more monkeys. Oh, let's go.
That
Like,
tracks. That tracks.
A, the trilogy, all three of them are great. B, more monkeys. C, the original 5, some of my favorite movies of all time. It's hard to go wrong, and I'm ready for more. I've been ready for more. I've been ready for more. But obviously, you know,
I got one more in me.
COVID and the writer's strike and the actor's strike, all those monkeys, they couldn't film. They were on strike.
They were. They wanted their labor disputes.
the monkey strike.
What? Is your number one Dune 2?
No, Ian, it's Lisa Frankenstein.
Okay.
Zelda Williams' directorial debut with
Cole
one of the
Sprouse!
Sprouse twins.
Yep.
It's Dune 2.
Okay.
Let me tell you something.
I couldn't be the only one that got
Fellas.
fucking read like a book, maybe titled Dune.
Let me tell you something, fellas. You know Dune? You like Dune? You like the weird shit in Dune?
I like the polygon fight.
The weird shit hasn't started yet.
It hasn't. You're right.
It has not started yet. The weird shit's gonna be in this half, and I am so excited for the weird shit. Timothy Chalamet is actually transforming into one of my favorite actors right now. You can make the argument he's oversaturated. You can make the argument he's overcast and everything. Like he's the new Tom Holland. The difference is, I feel like Tom Holland plays Tom Holland and everything, but I've actually seen Timothy Chalamet like give me performance and range. This is going to be a weird one, but I saw Wonka this year, and I had no faith in that film, and he carried that fucking movie.
See, the trailer, I hated him.
Yeah, me too. And then I saw the movie, and I was like, oh, holy shit. He's got, like, emotional depth, and he's got that same just, like, whimsy, wholesome charm that Gene Hackman had. And then I turn around and I watch my...
Gene Wilder.
Sorry, Gene Wilder. And then I turn around and I watch my favorite scene from Dune, which is the scene where Paul is tweaking out in the tent and he just starts flipping his shit. And I'm like, oh, Timothy Chalamet has range and like is an amazing fucking actor. I got to go with Dune 2. Dune was one of the best films I've ever seen. You are right. Denis Villeneuve is a god who can do no wrong. And I'm so hopeful that they approve Dune Messiah. I've been reading Dune Messiah. Holy shit. If we want to talk about the weird shit, we're talking God Emperor of Dune, but we're not there yet. So we got to go with Dune Messiah. And if the public can accept Dune Messiah, then maybe we'll get Children of Dune. And if we get Children of Dune, we might get God Emperor of Dune. If they ever make a God Emperor of Dune movie,
It's gonna be fucking
that's going to be the
crazy.
weirdest goddamn film.
Hell yeah. All right.
Lisa Frankenstein?
No, actually,
Butt scratcher?
my number one is gonna surprise you guys though. It is Zelda. Williams' directorial debut, Lisa Frankenstein. Just kidding. It's Deadpool 3. I'm so fucking excited. It's Deadpool 3 and X-Men Tale Saga. I'm fucking jazzed. You got Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman on screen for the first time since X-Men Origins,
Yup.
where everyone hated that film.
I almost said the second time, bitch.
I had to think. It only happened once, and it was awful. But
It was there.
they all know that, so they're all moving
happened.
forward. And oh man, there's nothing not to love about this goddamn movie. It's Deadpool 2 accidentally set it up perfectly with the whole time travel multiverse thing, which they didn't even know they were doing at that time with the actual MCU.
Oh, yeah, when he shot himself in the head?
Yeah.
When he was like, X-Men Origins. BAM!
Dude, that was
Green
like
Lantern.
he's playing around
Oh,
the
it was Green
multiverse
Lantern, sorry.
pre being bought by the MCU at all. Like,
Yeah.
the amount of like perfect lineup to what you could do telling this story is like insane. Just
Yeah.
the way it just flows naturally. Plus, Hugh Jackman's back as Wolverine, not just one more time for whatever, but you got him in the fucking suit, the comic accurate yellow and blue. Oh my god, dude, it's insane. That picture where they're walking down the street and they're like ketchup and mustard. It's
They
fucking
do look
beautiful.
like that.
Like I would put that on my goddamn wall.
It's a very vibrant red, that suit.
Yes,
So
it
vibrant.
is, yeah.
I love how more vibrant it gets. And I hope the sequel is also more vibrant, metaphorically speaking. I'm fucking jazzed. This barely beat out heaters like Gladiator 2, Tune. But it's the Threadpool. I'm so excited. I really hope that it lives up to how cool it could be. So that's that.
Joe Quinn? Lisa Frankenstein?
Lisa Frankenstein is an
it's-
upcoming American horror film written by Diablo Cody and directed by Zelda Williams in her feature-length directorial debut.
Yeah.
Sonic the Hedgehog
So it's
3
Sonic
comes
3.
out. And, oh,
We're
boy.
all such original people. You couldn't have guessed that for any of us.
Oh boy, Sonic. What a weird turn of events. You know, if you told me that in 2024 I'd be watching the third feature-length live-action Sonic the Hedgehog film, and it's going to be starring Shadow the Hedgehog,
I'm fucking gassed.
I would not believe you. I simply wouldn't believe you. Nothing about that sentence makes a damn lick of sense. And yet, this is the world we're in. Paramount, thank you. You know, that's the only time I'll
Only
ever be
time anyone's ever said that.
Yeah,
Is the Knuckles show out yet?
it is coming out. I mean, it was supposed to be out this month. I think it's probably getting delayed. It's already pretty late. We're getting teasers. We got the logo, the post-credit scene at the end of 2. Just really knew what to do. I mean, 2 was just like a marvelous step up.
Marvelous.
It was a marvelous step up from 1. And
It really was.
I cannot. I'm hoping that 3 is a step up from 2.
It's gonna be. It
It
has
should be.
Shadow the Hedgehog.
They're going. I hope they just give more creative control to Tyson Hess, like they did this time, like in 2. Like, you know, make it more like Sonic. Don't
Yeah.
put this human element stuff in. That's plenty. That's all we need. That's all I've been wanting.
It's all Sonic fans want.
Yeah.
Dude, Lisa Frankenstein looks terrible. Have you guys actually looked at it?
Yeah, no, it looks like shit.
Yeah, it looks like ass.
Cole Sprouse?
Yeah. Yeah.
Guy.
No, yeah. We know. We know.
Shit.
That's one of those, I'm going to go and have a great time laughing at this film.
I don't know about that, but maybe.
Ian and I are going.
So that's it, guys. Those are our most anticipated 2024 films. Do you want to just real quick say the one that you're the least excited for?
Oh, that's coming out next year?
Yeah.
It's a 3-way tie between Madam Web, Kraven the Hunter, and fucking Venom Let There Be Carnage sequel. But also throw some Lisa Frankenstein in that bad boy. It actually doesn't look good at all.
It looks terrible.
And then that's about it.
Mud off dome.
Just because it's like at the start of the year, the Blumhouse film Night Swim looks like absolute trash.
Is there
Quinn.
an MCU film coming out next year?
Deadpool 3?
Only Deadpool 3. Jazzed.
Yeah.
Thank God.
God,
The
man.
MCU is
I'm
finally
stealing
not in
Ian's
theaters.
answer. I'll limit it just to Madam Web.
Okay.
Because, like, boy, oh boy, that trailer had, like, my non-film friends talking about just how atrocious that thing looked.
It looks like ass.
Special guest, the fucking Ghostbusters trailer for Frozen Empire.
That looks like
Dog
shit.
ass.
That looks like shit.
I didn't even hate like the newer one, but like the trailer for that one, you said it looked bad, and I'm like, it probably looks fine. Then I watched it, I was like, oh, this doesn't look good at all.
Yeah, I think I saw it first out of all of us. And I was like, Guys, the new Ghostbusters looks like
I didn't know they were
shit.
making a new one.
Yeah,
and,
you
and
didn't.
I don't want them to make another one
No,
now.
no, that's exactly. I texted you. I was like, dude, the new Ghostbusters film looks like shit. And
Yeah.
you were like, there's a new one. I was like, watch the trailer. And you were like, yeah, this looks like shit.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Oh,
Sonic
no.
3 to start beef. No, I'm kidding. It's not that bad. But no, oh man, I had an answer, and now that I read this description of Lisa Frankenstein as a meme, fuck.
What
that's
was your
probably
answer?
it. I was thinking
Probably the
to
Sonyverse.
tie all 3 Sonyverses.
Yeah.
But fuck, man, that Lisa Frankenstein, it's fucking a girl called Lisa Swallows.
Yeah!
She travels. She,
Oh, I didn't know that.
I did.
She reanimates a corpse
And they kill people.
into the man of her dreams. But then she wants to go get more better man of her dreams parts for it. I
And they
think.
also kill people.
And
Yep.
yeah. So that looks great. I can't wait to see that.
I'm
So-
going to see it.
I actually think we should all go to see it. It's all number one anticipated. All 4 of us. Come on.
Yeah, you're right.
It's the only film all of us have talked about.
Number 1. Yes. So all right, go see all those movies probably except Lisa Frankenstein.